Share some of that applause with Michael McDonald, if you will. You stopped applauding. See, he got his cue. So many, especially on award shows, you watch people and they're applauding, they're nominated, and they win, and they're still applauding for themselves. How are you, sir?
Very good.
How long does it take to make an album like this? Michael McDonald, No Looking Back. We'll talk about that in a second. How long does it take?
Well, it took me about 8 months to make this one. It's taken me longer and it's taken me shorter. But
Well, the average, then, there is no average. It's whatever's going on in your head.
I'd say about 6 months.
So what we're going to do to you, my friend, tonight, we have developed a little thing where I don't do the interrogating anymore. It's a sign of age. I'm getting lazy. We turn it over to the audience. They can ask you anything they want to ask you. I trust none of it's embarrassing, but it should be on the nose. What is your name?
Bilkies.
Bilkies, what do you want to ask the man?
I'd just like to know, do you miss being in the Doobie Brothers?
All right, we'll talk about the Doobie Brothers right off the top. Michael, what's the answer?
Well, yeah, I do sometimes. We stay in touch pretty much. Not as much as we probably should, but we do talk to each other a lot. And we talk about possibly playing together again. But as of right now, we don't have any plans. For
All right, now that was, you told me that was what you were going to ask him, so that stole your question.
Yeah.
Would you buy a ticket to see the Doobie Brothers again?
Sure, I would.
All right, let me turn, what question do you have?
Through all the things you've done, what are you most proud of?
I would say I am most proud of probably the people that I've got to work with over the years, especially the recent years. A lot of real talented people that I've admired myself for a very long time.
What's your name, sir?
Christopher,
What do you want to ask?
if you had to choose a female artist to do a duet with, who would it be?
That better be my wife. But I think that's the true answer anyway. We've always wanted to do a duet together, and somehow it's about the last thing that ever comes up.
Okay. What's your name?
Janelle.
Janelle, what do you want to ask?
Well, I wanted to ask Michael, if you weren't a musician, what would you be doing now? What career?
A dentist.
Hopefully not, but I really don't know.
No answer? You never had any dreams to do anything else?
You know, I never did, and I've thought about that question, but I have yet to come up with an answer.
All right, what's your name, please?
Chrissy,
Chrissy, what's the question?
I was just curious what the last album was that you bought.
What was the last album you bought? Musicians don't buy albums.
They try not to. They try to get out of it, but the last album I bought, and I bought a couple copies of, was Phil Collins' Face Value.
All right, question?
I was just wondering, what kind of projects have you been working on lately?
Film projects. I produced an album for my younger sister for MCA Records. It's out November 6th, and we're hoping we get some radio reaction to that.
That's every musician's prayer. You said you worked on this thing 8 months. Does it ever concern you that people won't like it?
Yeah, it's a big concern, and it happens. You know, you get a little of each, and I think from the artist's perspective, it's never probably as nice as it seems to other people, or as bad. You know, other times an album isn't making it, but you get some good things from every project you do.
You had a question?
Yes. I was wondering, I have two questions. One, why is this house on the album, it looks like it's being
Exterminated.
fogged. My apartment was fogged yesterday.
What's the second part?
Second part was, why is it called No Looking Back? Is it autobiographical?
To an extent, yeah. To the first question, I have no idea, to be honest with you. Joel Levinson did the photograph, and it really is a lot more something he knows about than I do. But I think the second question, it's kind of a general statement, really, about...
About your attitude now?
I think so, yeah.
You always got to look to the future?
I think so, and especially, you know, after so many albums or so many years of doing things, you definitely realize you're still here and you're still alive.
Man makes it sound like he's been around since the Stone Age. He will go on for many more years. Mr. Michael McDonald, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Don't go away. Nighttime continues.